What's up, guys? It's NK Gaming here. So from my last video, I did show you my private server on ERLC. I'm gonna show you the recent changes I've done. Sorry, in terms of like liveries and some uniforms as well. Um, if it is a repeat of if you've watched my other videos, I do apologize, but I just want to show you because I do have new um, liveries for the Ilford Police Force, which I'll show you in a second. I am wearing another like avatar clothing because I was playing something yesterday, so I forgot to change it, but it doesn't matter anyway. Um, Bear with me, let this load up. But yeah, there is some changes I've done. It's not a lot, but it's good changes. That's good for roleplay, especially for the server. Let me just go into my one. As always, guys, do join the server. There's the codes there: QKKYQ. It's called London RP, capital L, and then RMP is capital as well. Yeah, and I am hiring, as I mentioned. I've got enough moderators. I've got enough moderators. Admins I've got enough of. Like, I only give admin to the ones that I've known for long enough. Admin is only for like people I've known for more than a month, like because they earn my trust. Because if you do want to be, if you want to, sorry, my throat's really dry today. If you do want to work your way up to admin, you first start off as a trial mod, which I'll show you the uniform for that. Bear with me. Let me just show you quickly the staff uniform again, just as a reminder for yourselves. There is one uniform only for myself because I am the owner of the server. Let me show you guys. So all of the uniforms for my server. So this is the first one. This is for admins only. So as you know, obviously it says admin, staff, normal. This is for normal moderators, not trial. So this is for normal moderators that are past the trial stage. Because I will give you're allowed to wear the uniform only once you've shown me you're not gonna abuse the tools and commands you got. Moderators have limited commands, less than admins. But that's a good thing because myself, I have more commands because I am the owner of the server. So my commands will be different. The people who I trust, they will have admin commands because they're trustable with it. So this is so I'll go from so this these uniforms. I originally the staff team was available for um, like non-staff members, but because of issues with the ELS, I had to make this staff only team. So these uniforms are here still. I'm not going to remove them. I'm just going to keep it there. But yeah, so here's the co-owner. I can't. I'll show you. Actually, let me put it on. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it well. Like I said, I am wearing my other uniform from another game I was playing, which is Time and Wear, which I do have a video on, which is on my channel. Bear with me. So that I'm sorry if you can't see it properly. And this is my uniform only. As you know, obviously it says owner only, and it does say owner on there as well. It says server owner. So I'm not going to show that one. Just trial mod. So it's got team mod on it. It's different color. I've done that on purpose so that way you can't get confused. And obviously it says trial mod, but yeah. Let me just change that back. Let me take this off. I'll put my owner one actually for now. Right. I'm going to switch teams now and I'm going to show you. There's nothing different on that staff team except for the ELS, which actually I can show you quickly. Let's quickly show you before I move on to the Ilford Police Force. I'm going to go to my favorite car, which is I love this car. And for people who don't have the custom livery pack, to be able to use like the livery I have available, which I'll show you now, which is only for staff. So this is my own one I've made. I've made this myself. This was a couple of months ago. This is probably one of my best ones I've made. I've gotten better at doing liveries for my server in general. I think it just takes practice and time. Yeah, so I'll show you the lighting quick time. It is different. It used to be amber, but because I didn't like it because it was too similar to the what is it called? Um, so it was too similar to the DOT team, which is AA team for my server. So let me show you from start. So this is stage one. This is just the front and back number plate lights. Let me just put it on park. This is stage two, which is like a strobe, which I kind of like this one actually. This is number three, which is red and white. I know that the fire department team and the EMS team, or known as the paramedics team, do have the same lighting, but the difference is because this livery says moderator on it, you know for a fact that I'm a moderator. Plus, you can't, unless you've got the customization pack, you can't have this type of lighting. It's set to red and blue, which is a normal ERLC lighting. So I love this one, and then I'm going to show you the parked one. So if I go on to parked, I come out, and I'll show you something as well with the Ilford Police Force, which I added because it looks good and it works as well. Because I'll show you anyway. But yeah, this is my favorite though. All right, let's switch teams now. There's no changes to the dock team, or known as the AA Recovery to Service teams. Um, there's not. I don't remember if I showed you the fire department. Um, did I change anything on that one? I'll do a quick show on that because I can't remember from the top of my head if I've showcased that or not since the new changes. Right, let's go over to the uniforms are the same, but I'll quickly show you them again anyway. I'm gonna have to remember which one to put it on. It's been a while since I've been on the ERLC. I've just taken a break for just sometimes you just need a break. Again, this is not my own livery, but I did make a few changes to it in terms of like the um, the font. But yeah, this is the best you can do to anything game. The lighting obviously is red and white. You can't really change that, which I wish you could. It would have been cool. Because the UK lighting is blue and red. Red is only for the back lighting when you're parked. It's just that's how it is. In UK, you don't have blue and red together. It's separate. The red is only for if you're doing, for example, if you're doing a traffic stop, you'd have the red zone at the back. Sometimes you do the blue and reds together, but not always. I think this one has it as well. No, this one doesn't. So I do need to add. Maybe I need to create livery for some of these ones. It's going to be my own version. It's not going to be the same because sometimes I do create my own ones. It's I use the internet to help me to see like what's available. So, or I use real life images to sort of use as inspiration. But yeah, this one's got nothing either. So I do have a few more to do. I do have to do um, some livery work that I haven't added on anything. It's like going through it. I'm just gonna go through it and show you guys. If I do have anything, then cool. If not, then it is what it is. Because I have to still do livery. I'm just going through them. I do apologize if you have seen my previous videos and just to repeat, but for the people who haven't, I'm just gonna do. I think this one does have it as well. I think I've done so much livery that I've forgotten what I put on or which ones. But I do have a lot more work to do, like I mentioned. Tanker, do I add anything to this one? I don't think I did. Okay, I'm not going to waste time on that one because I don't think I did add anything. Anything on this? Yeah, we do. But this one, I need to do the livery. I don't know what's happened. There used to be a livery on this. It wasn't my own livery. It was someone else's one. They may have deleted it. Maybe that's why it's not there. Or there's some texture issues. I'm not sure. So I'm going to redo it myself. All right. Yes. I know which one. There's another one that I have got that has got livery on it, which will be the paramedics one. This is a paramedics one only. Let's show you. So yeah, so basically the ambulance, um, the SUV version. So it's not the SUV. I forgot what it's called. It's got the same color as you can see, but and it's got the green. But I think there's something wrong with the texture. So I'll probably just do it myself, make my own little version, or copy this onto there. Again, it's not going to be perfect, but it's fine. Right, let's get out of this team now. I'm going to show you the. Let me just get off this. Sorry, I'm going to show you quickly the uniform, just as a refresher. I can't remember if I did anything. Did I do anything new? I don't think I did, but we'll have a look. So no, I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. I just want to check because I might have. But I do have new uniform for the police team. This one's where the most changes have happened, because obviously the sheriff team, also known as staff team, is no longer available for public. So I'm gonna show you the uniform. So this is the same as the other one. So this is one armed response, which is CTFO or ARV units. I'm gonna try and look for like a actual ARV style one, but at the moment there's nothing available. This is the CID, which is also a detective. We do have more British police uniforms, which are new. This is new. I did this, I think, 2 months ago. So this is another one. We've got another one here. So you can choose basically. We got another CID one, which is like it could be a higher up person or something. And this is my new one. So we've got Border Force now, which was never there before. Obviously, if I had my avatar props up, you'd see better. But this is my new one, and this is for people who want to do like Border Force. Because I've had in the past where someone asked me, "Oh, can we do it?" I'm trying to remember which car I've got on this one. Um, so I think there's more than one that I got it on. I'll have a look. So this is my own version I've made. Yeah. So this is my own version I made. Took a while to do. I done like I think the same design on 4 different cars from what I can remember. So I'm not gonna spawn this one, but I'll show you another one which I should have it on, depending if it got approved. Because Roblox can take a while to approve it, as in because you don't know how long you'll be waiting for. This one, oh yeah. So here we've got actually more than two. So this is a good one to show you on actually. So this is the armed response unit, which is like a marked livery, which you would have a light bar on top, because obviously you can see it's an armed police, right? Um, I think all of them do, to be honest. This one's got a few issues with it, but it's alright. So this one again, you would have the light bar on top. You wouldn't keep this as unmarked because the only unmarked ones are the ones that have no livery present, where it's just like a normal plain car. That's the unmarked vehicles or undercover, they know. You can do undercover. It's just normal, just normal. It's still got the same lighting in terms of color wise. The ELS color is the same, which is blue. But I'll show you that in a second. And this is my Border Force one, the custom one. This is solely. I was trying to do. I was going to add different lighting colors, but I decided to keep it the same. It doesn't really matter because this is not police. The UK Border Force, and I didn't make this myself. I made this myself, as I mentioned. It's my own. I'm going to spawn this to show you guys anyway. And this could be unmarked or marked. There's no like. There's nothing on that one that I can say that I'm going to say, oh, you have to do it marked or unmarked. So that's the parked version. I don't know why the parked one's like that. I think there's some issues with it. Let me just check what's going on here. That shouldn't be. It should only be the front and side. I think there's some mistake on this. Yeah, something's alright here. I have a look. Maybe. And look, if we go parked, you can see it's reds. And the reason why I like this is because obviously you wouldn't have the reds on the side. I just like it like that. But you would have at the back. And in UK, when you're usually would be blue and red, right? But I've just done red because when you're doing traffic stop, that way it looks cool. Because you know, unless you're chasing someone, you're not gonna have your blues on. You're gonna have the reds on. Some people, like other servers I've seen on YouTube, yes, they do have blue and red. I prefer just the red. I need to check if there's any lighting issues with this because something's not right with the ELS on this. Let me just see if there's an online here. No, okay. Yeah, a lot of people are at school. Obviously, I don't go to school because I'm over the age of that. Um, Let me just have a look because I think there's something wrong with the ELS, which is strange because I fixed it. Never look. I'm gonna have to do it the other way. Press the wrong one. Right, let's go back to liveries. But yeah, that's literally the new changes, which is the UK Border Force one. That's the one I wanted to show. The transport team, I don't think I did anything, but I'll have a look at that. Right, let's go in here. I think, did I add anything for the SCO-19? Oh yeah, I did, yeah. I think I showed this already, but yeah. One second. There it is. So if I go into this one, so this is my own again, I mentioned. Let me just check what's going on with this one. Stage 1, okay. It seems like there's no issues. Maybe it's just, I don't think there is any issues with this. Yeah, no, there isn't. I think it's the light bar. Usually it's not that fast, but right. Anyway, let me change the light bar. Let's respawn it and see if it's the same. Anyway, I'll quickly show you that, and then we're gonna end the video because there's not a lot to show you, to be honest. I'm gonna just quickly do the marked version. The reason why I want to do this and see if the lighting has changed. Let's have a look. But yeah, this Border Force one is my favorite. Oh, I think this is like that. Yeah, no, it's like that. It's fine. It's because it just depends on how the carb light bar is. Yeah, it's the exact same. If I put the park on, I think the red is nice on the back instead of having blue. I think it just looks cool. I like it. Obviously, in the server, I would recommend not to have the lights on the sides because in UK you don't see that. Um, it just looks, and it's better it's better to have a marked version instead, as in like have the light bar on top and not the lights on the what's it called, the glass. Obviously here it's different, but I mean like fully unmarked style because I think marked looks better, especially when it's like the marked vehicles. Obviously it's unmarked, you keep it unmarked. That's how it is. UK is like that as well. I'm going to show you quickly the drop team. I don't think there's any changes on that, but we'll have a look. I did add some livery, but I don't have the vehicle unlocked, so I can't show you. We'll quickly show you the uniform as well, but there's no changes to uniform. I don't remember doing any changes to this. Nope, it's the same. So, oh yeah. Oh, actually, we did. My bad. Highway officer. So this is the new one. So this one I want to add because I thought, why not? Because AA is just like towing. They do towing and stuff like that for people. Usually it's private, but yeah. AA highway officer, which is cool because if there's incidents, that is like it's realistic, right? I think I do have livery for highway one as well. I remember I did it, but I don't remember. I don't know if it's been approved. I have to check because they take forever to approve. Oh yeah, so this is Highway England. I just wrote Highway England. I didn't really keeping you safe. Obviously, I didn't know what else to add to it, so it's basically the same all over. And then we got HO, which is highway officer, which I added myself. I thought, why not? Let me have a look what else. This one just got normal AA on the side. I'm not going to go into that too much. I don't think there's anything on that one. Sweeper one. Oh, we do have it. I'll show you ones actually. I made something on this one. It's street cleaner. That's what we need to add actually. You know that. I need to add a uniform for like the street cleaner ones because that will look good. So that's the one. I'll see, guys. Well, that's the good thing, right? Is when you're doing stuff like going on your server, you actually think of ideas because you go in there like, oh, actually, I need to add this, and it will make it so much more realistic as well. So let me just make that a note. I do definitely need more like public people to join, not like staff. I mean like just normal gamers to join because it would be nice. I put so much effort into the server. I would love to see people enjoy using the liveries and the uniforms and stuff. So I've um, created this. I'm actually really proud of it as well. It's just really nice because it's quite realistic. Um, yeah. Let me see what else I've got. There is one more. From what oh, the salt truck has got AA on the side, I think, or highway something written on it. Um, Again, I'm saying this from the top of my head because I haven't touched this in a while. Right, this one's got highway on it as well, because they would be in charge of helping with snow, etc. Obviously, you got the standard version, you got the arrow board, which is more realistic for highway officers because you know you're going to be dealing with incidents, so you have to direct traffic. But whatever works, but as long as it's realistic. I think that's it, to be honest. There is one on this, but I haven't unlocked it. And there is on this as well. What else is there on? Contract, I think I did add of this. Let me show you. I think it's the AA one. Oh, Highway England, there we are. So this was Highway England, and this one goes well as well. I made this one Highway England, not AA, because they're in charge of like say there's an incident on the road, they'll be closing off the road and stuff, so it works. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, there's no other changes to mention on this. So that's literally the changes to the server, guys. It's literally the most. There's not a lot because say I still got a lot to do. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna add a what's it called, a cleaning uniform. Like I don't know what they call it, street cleaning uniforms. If I can find anything, then yeah. If I can't, then they just have to use a standard uniform, which would be even if they use this, it's not that deep. That's if I can't find something. If I find something, I would definitely add it. Or you got this one as well, but this one I wouldn't recommend. When it comes to my server, I would recommend you guys using the ones I have made because they're specific for a specific role. So if you're doing a highway officer and you're going to use the highway livery, you have to wear the highway officer uniform. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense because you can't go and wear the AA uniform when you're highway, So it needs to be what you're being role playing as. You need to wear that same uniform. It's like if you're armed police, you can't go and wear a traffic uniform. It doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna look at that and see if I can add that. That's it, guys. I'll show you guys the name of the server so you guys can join. That is my user. So if you want to ever add me up and you want to contact me and you want to join me, no problem. I have been on ERLC for a while now. So I'm gonna show you my server name again. So that's the server name. These are all of the packs available. So 5 packs available: custom livery, premium settings, pro server, roleplay packs, custom ELS. So as I mentioned, I put a lot of hard work into this. Um, I started this way before I had these packs available. I got these packs over time because I wanted to make it to private server, and it's not busy as I wanted to, but it's because the other servers they have been running for longer, which is fair enough. It's fine, no issues. Yeah. And before I end the video, I am going to talk about expectations for like for staff members because trust me, it gets annoying after a while. Like I had someone, I think like less than a month ago, who asked to be he joined and asked to be like a admin or co-owner, and I said, look, and this is what I say to everyone who joins. I will only make you co-owner is something I can't make everyone. There's only one person that is co-owner because I've known him for like a few months. He's been at this server and give me ideas from the start. So I made him co-owner. He's co-owner for one of my other servers in Maple County, which I don't really go on anymore because you can't really add anything in terms of roleplay packs because it's all set. The one thing I wish you could do is use like moderation cards, which would be really cool. That way I can leave the sheriff team as it is because I've turned the sheriff team into the staff team. It's still available for what's it called other people to use, um, but it would be cool for me to have a moderation team. So I wish they do that as an update where if you're a private server owner, you are able to use moderation cards or create your own or something or another or whatever it is or change the light bar color. That would be something. Even if it's the same cars, no problem, but change the colors to like green and white or something. Because it just makes us feel more cool as well because you're like actual server. When you're not, it's I don't know, there's no different. It doesn't feel good. Um, but yeah, like you start off like I mentioned at the start, you start off as a trial mod. I observe and see if you're doing what you're supposed to do, like in terms of following the rules, because you have rules yourself as staff. And if I see that you're just straight away in the first day that you're not doing what you should do, like for example, I always say if this is my standards, right? I have stage one, stage two, and stage three for staff. I'll show you them quickly as well. I know I showed you, but I'll show you again. I'm not gonna put a uniform on because I'm just gonna show you guys. So let's just load this one up. So bear with me. Yeah. So I always say, no matter if you've got a light bar on the top or if it's not, if you haven't got the custom livery, then you would have a green car. It has to be green because that's what I've set. That's my rules. It has to be green. Um, it can be light green or dark green, doesn't really matter, but it has to be green. And you have to keep on stage one, even if you've got a light bar. Because my one also I don't have a light bar, have the number plate lights and then the front. You must keep that on. Stage two is if you're pulling someone over. Uh, but yeah, stage three is well, actually, stage three is for pulling people over. Stage two is as you're moving. Stage two could be for not a major emergency, like you're responding to a staff call, but it's not something where it's urgent. You just go with your lights on. Um, you just keep stage two on. Stage three is for like you have to go to ASAP. Even though the moderation like call comes up here, if it's close by, you can use it. Or if you're pulling someone over, and obviously when you're stopped, your reds come on. That's why I kept the reds the same for the police team because it just fits it so well. And sirens only you can use this one. You can use a normal one if they fail to stop the person you're moderating. Then obviously, if you're a trial mod, you need to call a higher up, which is myself or another admin, because you can't authorize anything without me. Um, in terms of saying that, oh, someone's done something. Again, I can see all of you guys. I just have to do the view, and then I can see what you're doing. I even check them out. It's not to be annoying or irritating that I check what my staff are doing. I do it because at the end of the day, I can't have staff members on our server who are not gonna follow the rules. It doesn't make sense because it's not fair on people who are trying to just roleplay normally. And I have removed staff for not following rules as well. I don't like doing that. And the same with like normal people joining. I don't like getting rid of you from there because it doesn't set a good image. If I need to, I will. And as staff, you must wear your right uniform. You can't, if you're a trial mod and you're gonna wear a moderator one, I will ask you like nicely to please change. If you refuse, I'll ask you again. If you refuse another time, then we'll have issues where I will either say, okay, I'm removing the powers, and if you choose to leave the server, that's up to you. I'm not going to force you to stay or to leave. That's totally up to you. Um, wherever like rank you have in terms of staff, you need to wear that particular uniform. And at some point, I might create what's it called, liveries for specific roles. So like ranks, I mean. So I'll have an owner's livery for moderation, which will only be for myself because I'll probably make it like I'll keep the color of the card the same, but the writing or something I'll add different the font. And then for trial modes, I'll have a different livery as well, which is stuff I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna write down because I am actually gonna do this stuff. Because I think it just makes the server better as well. Because it's not confusing in terms of one livery. I'll still have my old liveries present for what I might do is like the London RP moderation one. I'll keep that for normal mods that are not trial mods. So I'll keep this type of liveries for normal mods. I'll create another one for trial mods. It will say T mod on the side. It will still say staff and stuff and moderation stuff, but yeah, there are slight differences. Let me just make a note of that. See, this is a good one. It's actually good. Sorry, bear with me. Owner livery. What else did I say? So we've got T mod. Oh, admin one. We're gonna make admin one as well. The moderation one is already done. So mod livery is already complete. So the mod livery is literally the one that I've already got, which is the one I'm showing you right now. This is the mod one. So we're not going to remove this because if you've got the livery pack, you can use this one. That will be only for moderators, like permanent moderators, not temp ones. T mod will have like maybe here on the side somewhere or on the boot or something like that. On the top will say T mod or something. I'll probably figure that out more of the time when I'm creating it. Or I don't know. Or where it says mod here, I don't know if I want to give T mods power on that. I don't know if they do actually. I think they do. Or I'll just write. I'll keep that as mod, and then maybe on the roof or something, write T mod or something like that on the side or something, or underneath here or somewhere. But I'll figure that out later down where I want to put it. But I'm definitely gonna T mod because that would be cool. I think on the roof would be a good idea. Or on the top of this boot, just write T mod or something like that. I don't know. I should do that. Owner one, I'm gonna have completely different font. The car color is gonna be the same. Or I might even choose to um, keep this livery the same for moderators and add like a slightly different design in terms of maybe adding like I don't know, slightly different design to the sides of it for team mod, like a unique design. Um, and then the owner one, I'll have a complete different design as well. The car color will be the same, but design will be different. Admin one again, slightly different. I think that's it to be honest, guys. Like I mentioned, do join the server. Be nice to have people joining. That's it, really, guys. I'm gonna go off now of this game. Probably do some livery changes, as I mentioned. Uh, yeah, I might actually keep the video running and maybe I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I might keep the video running. I'm not sure yet. Depending on how long it is, because if it's long, I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Let me just- 35 minutes. I'm gonna end the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Again, please do subscribe and like, share the video, and join the server, guys.